Hello, Judging 101. Today's topic is on judging and scoring precision of movement, of choreography on the visual side of the score sheet. My name is Jason Johnson. I'm a professional choreographer. I've been choreographing competitive show choir since 1991. Also during that time, I performed professionally at theme parks on several cruise ships and also toured on the national tours of the musical Thoroughly Modern Millie and Fosse. So when you're judging precision, I think a lot of the categories when it comes to choreography on the visual side of the score sheet overlap and intersect on concepts and ideas to come to a score for each category, but they are broken down, and rightfully so. Precision first is a category that you judge the entire ensemble on versus the individual. Although a lot of it does have to do with individual performers' contribution to the overall performance, it is, in my opinion, and when I'm scoring, when I'm judging, I use it mainly as an overall ensemble category. Looking at the geometric, if you will, that's a big word, geometric effect of the staging and the choreography. I have three categories as I was thinking about what to talk about that I broke it down into. The first is timing with each other from individual to individual is going to have a lot to do with the overall precision of the movement, as well as timing to the music. If we're all feeling the music or counting it differently, don't understand that. We'll talk about that in a second. That's going to affect the precision. And then also the accuracy of the movement throughout the ensemble. Let's start with first talking about what to look for on the timing from individual to individual. I tell all my groups when we're preparing for competition that every beat has a picture. Frame by frame, if you will. We've all seen pictures of groups performing where the performers are in various stages of a move, and sometimes you look at that picture and you're like, were you even dancing the same combination? So you want to look and make sure that we're all moving together and the timing from individual is together. If it looks messy or chaotic or weird things are happening on, usually it's the timing between the individual. And how you would recommend to fix that is go back and slow it down and make sure that everybody understands the counts. There's no way, if you're a group that doesn't learn by counts or you kind of feel things, that there's a lot to be said for that. But if you're looking for precision, you're really going to have to focus on the counts and the rhythm. Another thing with timing and precision is whenever you're turning, when the head spots. If it looks sloppy, they might all be turning at the same time, but it might look like it's off because we're not all flipping our head at the same time. So that's another thing that comment that you might make to throw out there to clean up turns is let's try to flip our head all on count 2 or spot that on the third step of the 3-point turn or whatever you decide, throwing that out. The timing with the music is making sure people don't rush. A lot of performers that aren't counters, they'll cut the corner on moves and jump ahead. I know that when I judge, a lot of times I'll see one or two individuals in the group that seem to be jumping ahead and anticipating the next move. You want to make sure that the group is finishing each move and giving each move its full duration before proceeding to the next move. And again, that goes back to, offering up the suggestion that maybe you should go back and look at and review the counts, and try to clean up the precision that way. Also, just feeling the music's groove, that will help the ensemble not to rush. And then the third category was accuracy of the movement. You want to make sure, I already briefly talked about this with the timing, finish the moves, full extension of the arms, understanding the mechanics of getting how we actually get from one move to the next smoothly. And also that goes back to timing. The more layers that a group is doing, if you have 2 or 3 layers going on, the accuracy of the movement definitely is going to affect the overall precision and what's going on. And the strength of the movement, how hard you're hitting the moves, affects the precision of the movement. But it's all about sequence. It's all about watching the group move as an ensemble, whether they're doing unison choreography or split center choreography or every other row choreography. It all plays into that geometric overall look of the choreography. To sum up real quickly, the precision category, it's an attention to detail category. How far they went. It is very much a cleaning, how clean the choreography is, and the ensemble working together as a unit. So I hope that this helps. You can go through this again and come up with your own ideas of how to tie everything that I threw out at you today together to go in and feel comfortable judging precision of choreography. But I would just encourage you as a judge, when you're judging a lot of the choreography, you got to pull away from watching one individual, and you've got to look over the top of the group and watch how we're working together as a unit. And that's not to take away individual interpretation and the way they still all should have their own unique flavor and style to the movement, but there's definitely no reason that it can't be spot on, precise from performer to performer. Anyways, I wish you the best of luck. I hope I've added something that you can take away and become a better adjudicator. We all need to go back and review every year, I think, to make sure that we're putting the best information out there that we can. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.